The first shots came without warning. Admiral Davis watched from the command bridge of the USF Vigilant as the alien armada materialized from hyperspace, their sleek obsidian vessels arranged in perfect formation. Within seconds, 3 human outposts on Mars exploded in brilliant flashes of light. "Status report," Davis barked. "Sir, we've lost all contact with Mars defense platforms," Lieutenant Reed replied, her voice steady despite the panic evident in her eyes. "The alien fleet numbers approximately 300 vessels. They're jamming our long-range communications." Davis clenched his jaw. Humanity had only recently ventured beyond their solar system, establishing a modest interstellar presence. Their technology was decades, perhaps centuries behind whatever had just arrived on their doorstep. "Alert all Earth defense forces. Deploy the solar shield grid." Davis knew it wouldn't be enough, but it might buy them time. The aliens, calling themselves the Collective, sent a single transmission across all communication channels. "Your species has been deemed unworthy of galactic citizenship. Surrender your planet for colonization or face extinction." They gave humanity 6 hours to decide. In an underground facility beneath the Rocky Mountains, the Emergency War Council convened. Military leaders, scientists, and government officials gathered around a circular table, faces grim. "What options do we have?" asked President Wilson, her eyes scanning the room. General Thompson shook his head. "Their technology outclasses ours in every way. Conventional warfare is suicide." Professor Morgan cleared his throat. "Perhaps not every way," he said quietly. All eyes turned to the disheveled physicist who had been working on experimental weapons technology for the past decade. "The Prometheus Project," Morgan continued. "It's not weaponry as they would understand it." "The neural swarm?" President Wilson's eyebrows rose. "But it's untested." Morgan nodded gravely. "Yes, but it's our only chance. They expect us to fight with ships and bombs. They don't understand what humans are truly capable of." The Prometheus Project represented humanity's most advanced achievement, a system of microscopic nanobots designed to interface directly with human consciousness. Originally developed for medical applications, the project had evolved into something far more complex. "Can it be deployed in time?" asked Admiral Davis, who had joined remotely from the Vigilant. "If we use the atmospheric dispersion system, yes," Morgan replied, "but every human in the solar system will be affected. We don't know all the side effects." President Wilson closed her eyes briefly. "We're out of options. Do it." As the alien ultimatum neared its deadline, humanity appeared to be preparing for surrender. The Collective detected minimal military movement, only the evacuation of certain population centers. Their scanner showed humans gathering in bunkers and shelters, seemingly accepting their fate. Commander Traz, leader of the Collective fleet, felt a flutter of disappointment. Intelligence had suggested humans might present at least a token resistance. The species had shown remarkable adaptability in their brief evolutionary history. "Commence the first wave of landings," Traz ordered. "Target their major military installations first." The first Collective ships entered Earth's atmosphere precisely as the deadline expired. Simultaneously, Earth's defense grid activated, not firing weapons, but releasing a fine silver mist into the upper atmosphere that quickly dispersed globally. Aboard his flagship, Traz frowned at the readings. "Analysis of the atmospheric contaminant." "Scanning," his science officer replied. "Appears to be some form of nanoscale technology. Primitive. No immediate threat detected." Traz dismissed it as a failed defensive measure. "Continue with the invasion protocol." On Earth and throughout the solar system, every human simultaneously felt a strange sensation, a buzzing awareness, as if suddenly connected to something vast and powerful. As the nanobots interfaced with their neural pathways, humanity's consciousness began to merge and amplify. Professor Morgan, monitoring from his lab, watched in awe as the system performed beyond his wildest expectations. "It's working," he whispered. The human consciousness, now interconnected through the neural swarm, began to focus. Not as individuals, but as a singular, massive intelligence with billions of processing nodes. This emergent metamind turned its attention to the alien technology surrounding Earth. Aboard collective vessels, systems began malfunctioning. Navigation computers crashed. Weapons systems powered down. Artificial gravity fluctuated wildly. What's happening? Traz demanded as his flagship's lights flickered. Unknown, Commander, the science officer replied, frantically analyzing data. Something is penetrating our cybersecurity protocols, but there's no signal we can detect. The truth was beyond their comprehension. Humanity had transformed itself into a distributed quantum computer using the electrical impulses of billions of human brains working in perfect harmony. This collective consciousness was now interfacing directly with the alien technology through methods that defied conventional physics. Human minds were hacking alien computers through sheer thought, amplified and focused by the neural swarm. Across the collective fleet, ship after ship fell silent, their systems completely overridden. Some began to drift aimlessly in space. Others turned and fired upon their companions. Commander Traz watched in horror as his mighty armada was systematically dismantled, without a single human ship firing a shot. Retreat, he ordered, but it was too late. His own ship's engines would not respond to commands. Within 3 hours, the entire collective invasion force had been neutralized. Human controllers, ordinary people temporarily linked into the neural swarm, piloted the captured alien vessels to designated holding areas in Earth orbit. As the immediate threat subsided, the neural swarm began to dial back its influence, allowing humans to return to their individual consciousness while maintaining a background connection. In the aftermath, humanity found itself in possession of the most advanced alien technology in the galaxy. More importantly, they had discovered a new aspect of themselves, the power of unified consciousness. Admiral Davis stood on the bridge of a captured collective flagship, now under human control. "Send a message to the collective homeworld," he ordered. The message was simple. Humanity declined your offer of surrender. Instead, we propose a new relationship, one based on mutual respect. Be warned, we are not the primitive species you thought we were. Across the stars, other civilizations received word of what had happened, how a supposedly primitive species had defeated one of the most powerful forces in the galaxy using only the power of their minds. Humanity had announced its arrival on the galactic stage in a way no one would soon forget.